Welcome to Battle of the Sexes. How's everybody doing today? I hope everyone is doing well. We are going to get started, and I'm going to drop the link. Everyone is always coming through me. Happy New Year, guys. Happy New Year. I didn't even find my song. I've got 8 wonderful people in the house. Hey, everyone. Oh. Hey. I'm just going to pull it up in the chat. You know how I like to do it. But how's everybody doing today? Happy New Year, Jayla. Hey, Erica. She said, I'm turning y'all on my TV. Oh. Oh, Erica, how's the baby? Hey, Miss Lucky. Hey, Golden Phoenix. Hi, guys. Welcome. Oh, Logic's in the house.
How you doing?
Why are you not showing your face?
I am showing my face.
No, you ain't.
Right, I don't know what you looking at.
I'm looking at you, and I don't see your face.
I'm right there.
Hey, Andrea. Hi. You will. Oh, there's your face. Okay, now I can see you. Hey, Andrea, how you been? We missed you last week. Oh, we can't hear you. Or is it just me? Logic, can you hear Andrea?
No.
Here we go. We're gonna have to do it again. My mic is muted. I'm sorry.
Okay, right, you're good now.
87. Okay. What's going on?
Hey, Nita. Hey, Real. Welcome, guys.
How you doing?
I love the hair, Shanita.
Oh, thank you. Big
and fabulous. Yes. Hey, Real, how you doing?
Why am I always next to you?
Y'all both looking in the wrong direction. Hey,
and then I'm next to.
Greetings.
Let me leave and come back because I'm not really liking this situation right now. This cannot happen.
No, you know what else can't? You know what else cannot happen?
Okay. Logic has me.
Shanita.
Okay.
Nah, you know what else cannot? Do you know what else cannot happen? Do you know what else cannot happen?
What else cannot happen?
You being late and having this damn countdown on like you on time and shit. That cannot happen no more.
Right.
She can do what she wants to do.
It's her channel.
Okay.
If you want to have a countdown, she can have a countdown.
You always got something to
say. Listen, Eveline. Let me tell you something, Eveline. Let me tell you something. You better hush before I take that little wig off your head and mop the floor with it, all right?
Oh,
now.
You are such a hater. Yeah. Oh my God.
That's me.
Oh my God. Guys, they're already starting. You
mad because your baby mama could never.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Pipe down. Please pipe down. Please pipe. Please pipe down. Please pipe down.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So
what is it? The guys are on Logic's thing. I'm confused. Why he got?
Because he put it on there.
Just want to be promoting stuff before it's even gone live.
Oh, okay.
I don't even know why he put Dre on there because
I know he just came back with a force.
And Dre's in the middle for some reason. Dre needs to be like off to the left and like real small.
I got
Peter. Hey, Dr. Bombay. Hey, I just want to make sure I say hi to everybody that is in the chat that I've missed so far. I've got all the crew the whole wonderful, amazing panel. We've got Golden Phoenix. We've got Erica from It's All Hot Air. We have Jayla. Okay, guys. So this week's hot, steamy topic is, why is money so important to the men when dealing with women? I think it's time we got down to the nitty-gritty of as to why it's always an issue when it comes to them paying child support. They always have a problem saying that the women are not spending the money on their kids. And money just seems to be a big, major issue in a man's life. So for all of us to make sure we get an understanding, we're just going to make sure that the guys really, really get to the nitty-gritty of the issue and tell us what's up with the money issues. So,
can I before we start, can I ask a question? Before we start, can I ask a question, V?
Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. When are we gonna have a topic talking about what women do?
Facts.
You
know what?
Like 3 weeks. He been talking about his man for 3 weeks.
What?
What we on like 3 weeks on the independent woman segment? Y'all was like on us about being independent women. Were y'all not?
Thank you.
How
Can I get a crown chair?
Where's the chairs at? Sound effects men?
How long? How long ago was that?
And
that was like 3 months ago.
When are we gonna talk about it? And we talked about it. Now it's your turn. Now you mad?
Thank you.
Oh,
I ain't mad. We can talk about it.
Always so.
We can talk about it.
All right, look, all I gotta do is I can pull up Candidly Vee channel and I can stroll down all the videos on Sunday, and it's all going against men. And you women know that.
What?
I don't recall.
You know what, Nita?
Here's the thing.
Nita, Andrea, this is what we're gonna do, okay? Because I always like to even it out. How about the gentlemen give me a topic for next week's Battle of the Sexes?
Okay.
How about that?
Y'all not gonna like that.
How about hold themselves accountable and choose a topic that they can talk about that they don't agree with that other women do?
Yes. Or I got a better idea. I got a better idea. Is instead of saying why is money so important to men, why is money so important, period? You know what I'm saying? You don't have to make these topics gender. You chose to put men in there. And then you put men dealing with women. So
y'all money is important to you.
Money is important to everybody, not just men.
Okay, but it's more important to you than men.
Why is it more important for a woman to find a man with money? That's the topic. That's what we're talking about.
Well, statistics show, Dre, that women are actually dating down nowadays.
First off, hold up, Candidly Vee. Say that one more time.
I said statistics are showing that women are actually starting to date down, and they're actually getting with men that make less money than them nowadays.
So that's so if women are dating down and they claim that they're dating down, then by what you're saying, women value money more than men.
No, not necessarily.
Yeah. No, you just said. I need you guys to hear me. You said that statistics show that women are dating down. Yes or no? Right? Because when men have money, right? When men have money and they date a woman who makes less, they're not dating down, are they? But if a woman makes more money than a man, she's dating down. So who's valuing more money? Who's valuing money?
But no, that just shows us. That just shows that women are go-getters and they're going to go and get what they want, and they're not going to rely on a man for their needs. And that's what that basically shows.
You get the in for that comeback.
I didn't mean to laugh. My bad, y'all.
Y'all are full of today, okay, for real.
So guys, I do have to clear this up. My 4th grade student is in the chat.
Oh, hi.
Well, 5th grade. She's 5th grade now. She was my student.
Oh, she in there. Hey, yeah, we gotta. Hey, yeah. I'll make this conversation as PG as possible.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yes, I'm gonna try.
We will. Okay. So, okay, fine, logic. If you guys want to turn it around on the women, then feel free, because I'm sure we have an answer for that anyway. So, who would like to start the conversation?
Well, you dodged that. Harrison just did, and he used your example, and he showed you how hypocritical your stance is, and then you just brushed it off like, no, that's nothing. No. Just the sheer fact of you made the statement of dating down, and dating down in your terms you use was in regards to money, finance. It was nothing else. But you want to come back and still push the.
It's not that important.
Hold on, let me finish though. Let me finish though. But then you still want to push the narrative of why is money so important to men, when you just showed us that your whole judgment is in error.
No.
I can't do this no more. I can't do it.
Shanita, you're so quiet.
Because they don't want to tell you that you actually is wrong.
I'm not.
I think money is important to men. I really do, and I have seen it.
Money is important to us. Money is important. We're not denying that. We're not denying it.
Important. It's like one of your stance. It's important to you. And so when you get a divorce, you get mad if you got to pay the woman. Why you?
No.
What was
Wait. So Dre,
why is
Dre,
upset
Dre,
or divorce?
Dre, can you say what you said before you asked Candidly Vee a question? I wasn't paying attention. Could you say that again? Because I want to make sure. No, I take it all in, and I want to process it and give you an answer for
it. All right. If a man dates a woman who makes less than he does, why isn't he dating down? But if a woman dates a man that makes less than her, she's dating down. Then my question was also, who values money more in this situation? The man or the woman? That's my question.
Okay. Andrea, you can go ahead. I'm gonna take some time.
The reason I say that, I got some points. Okay, let me go ahead and get my points out. When you get a divorce, your man he's like, I'm not paying her. I don't want to get her that kind of money. She don't deserve that kind of money. Why should you need all that kind of money? Why you arguing over money then?
So let me show you the other side to that. If the woman didn't value money so much, why is she even asking for it?
Why? And let me say this too.
You gotta take care of the kids.
Let's remove child support from the situation, because like I know there's some guys out there that's going to try to escape child support, right? Some men really want to support their children the way they want to support. It's not that they don't want to pay, that they don't want to support their children. They just don't want to give their, baby mama money. They want to be able to support their children the way they feel they want to support their children. So it's not really a money issue. It's where the money is going. It's not that they love money.
Okay, but Harrison, the last time I checked, when you go to court, the judge don't say, Miss Lynch, you got to give her this right there. He said, give her the money, and she can do what the hell she want to do with it, as long as she providing for the children. And say pay the car note, the rent, maybe get her damn hair done. Who give a damn? As long as she for the kids. How about that?
Who you cussing at though? I'm just saying everybody is calm and you just flaming up on us like we just asked the question.
And Andrea, Dre just said, hold on, Dre just said that there's a child in the audience. Keep it PG, please.
My bad.
So, if I can respond to that, okay. As I said before, it's not the issue of paying. So I was a single father, and I had the kids all on my own, and child support was coming to me. Okay, and I have a different perspective of child support as opposed to most men out there, because most men are paying it while I'm receiving it. Okay. I know how finances go. If my ex-wife don't pay me child support, I still have to provide for the kids. So when she does pay, okay, it's pretty much offsetting already what I paid into. So I understand that. Okay. I think a lot of men out there who have fathered children that they're not with women that aren't married to are frustrated with seeing their children's mother. Listen, hear me out. Don't make that face. Just hear me out and try to think objectively about it. Where this man, right, is working 2 jobs because 90% of their pay is going into child support. He can't even live on his own. But she's not working. She's got a nice car. She's got men paying for whatever she wants to pay for, right? This child is going to school with uniforms that has holes in his or her pants or dresses, sneakers that aren't brand new, but she's got the latest and the finest of everything. Men are frustrated with that. And they have the right to be, because if they are doing the right thing by paying child support and they see that the kids aren't taken care of the way they should be able to voice their opinion and say they're not happy about it. And women I'm not saying that that's the case for everybody, right? But we have to give space for that as well.
Yes, and women have, and the women that I know, we still have a right to voice our opinion. When you're coming down, and I'm taking care of the kids, they getting good grades in school, and yes, I might be driving a nice car, but I work too. Okay, so my thing is this: my thing is, we wouldn't have to take you men to court for child support if you would just do what you want to. I'm pretty sure hold on a minute. The black women are willing to negotiate, but y'all don't want to negotiate, and we gotta take your butt to court. So what's the deal? What's the deal? Okay, I'm just saying.
So you're saying that off the bat, most women would try to negotiate with their children's father before going to court?
Yes.
Shit. Stop it.
Men are open to negotiation. Yes. This is the problem.
Have a little peace.
Listen, ladies, you guys are anomalies. I didn't say all women. I said most women. Okay, so when I asked this, I wasn't asking specifically about you. I want you guys to be perfectly honest. Okay, among the women that you know in your inner circle and outside your inner circle, how many of them, if they had a child with somebody that they weren't married to and they weren't together anymore, would like to negotiate first before going to court?
A lot of them.
The ladies that I know, yes.
A lot of them.
They tried.
They tried. Going to court is the last resort. He gave us no choice.
Salty as hell, and they don't want to negotiate. Like once you end the relationship, once men end the relationship with a woman, it's like they just switch off. They got zero emotion there. They can't even try to see or speak sense when it comes to that type of situation. They just out. And they don't want to hear it until way later on down the line, when a lot of times
are they out like, don't leave me alone, I don't want nothing to do with this child? Or are they out like, don't bother me?
Just out like, I'm not dealing with you no more.
Yes.
Like,
with you as a person.
But you
with her.
What we doing?
Yeah, you still have responsibility.
You still gotta deal with me. We gotta go to conferences. We gotta deal with each other. And we gonna this is a life. Okay, at the end of the day.
You're right. As long as the dealings are only about the child.
Yes,
they usually are.
So if it's about the child, and he sees this child going to school with beat up sneakers, holes in their clothes, dirty, not taken care of, but she is taken care of, can he voice his opinion and say, I don't like
that is wrong. Yes.
All right. So at this point, it's not him loving money. It's him making sure that what he's paying for is getting taken care of, even if it's offsetting or not. Okay. Because I know for a fact that if a good single mother, right, who is about her children, if the father's not paying child support, she's going to provide for that child anyway. And whatever child support comes in is supplementing. So it's pretty much, it's replacing what she already paid out. Okay. I understand how that works in child support. Okay. We get upset. Most men get upset if their children aren't taken care of. You've mandated me to pay child support through the court. And I can't even pay the health care for my child above that because I could barely live on my own as is. they can get frustrated about that, and they can say, "I'm not happy about it." It's not that they love money; they just want to make sure that their money's going to the place that it should be going to. And even if it's replacing money that they spent out ahead of time, that's okay too. Like, I don't know one man that's going to be extremely upset about having to pay child support as long as they're confident that their child's going to be taken care of. Whether homegirl gets her nails done every week, got a nice car, if they know that their child is getting cared for, they're not going to make a big deal out of it.
That's not true. That's not true. I'm sorry, Harrison. I care about you, but that's not true, honey. That is not true. I have seen plenty of men argue over some child support when a woman is taking good care of their kid, and he called because she get her nails done. Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
So now,
but the child's a straight A student. That she's at the football field and sleeping in her car when she got to work graveyard.
Okay. At that point, I would rock with you. Okay. But there's a flip side to that as well. I'm not saying that it's all men. I'm saying most men. There are men out there that are really good men, especially men of this complexion or darker.
Yes, I know. There's no doubt. It's no doubt. But if some of y'all ain't taking care of you and taking kids, let's just keep it 100.
Some.
Just like some of y'all are not. Just like some of y'all ain't. Like, what's the point?
Here's the thing, bro. Statistically speaking, the most active parent
are black men.
An American father.
Yes.
Wait, hold on. What was that?
Black men.
The ones that don't live in their home.
You can say the most
active parent is the father.
So, all right, I'll clear it up. Out of all the fathers demographically in America, the African American father is the most present father for their kids, even when they're not living in the home.
Yes. And that's that. You can look that up. Check it out. You ain't got to look and be like, I don't agree with that. Look it up.
So,
it's statistically proven. It's a fact.
Give me somewhere that says that.
So, most fathers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Most fathers are still there, even though 90% of their check, I don't say 90%, about 30% of their check before taxes, which means that after taxes, they're seeing maybe 40 to 30% of their pay. Okay. That's what they're living on. And they're still active in their child's lives.
Okay.
And that's where the misconception comes into play, because there are so many single mother households. So they automatically assume the father is not active just because there's a single mother household. That's where the misconception that there are some deadbeat black men. That's not the case. Most black men who are fathers are very active in their child's life. That's the facts.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What was that?
You're pretty sensitive.
So about money. It's not us that really care about the money.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's definitely the man that cares about the money.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna ask a question. I'm gonna ask a quick question, right?
Go ahead.
So in these debates that we see over child support, right? Do the debate be over money, or do it be over spending time with the child?
It's over money normally.
Well, it's based on how much you spend time with your child. That's what the course is based on. So if the child is spending majority of time with you, you don't get the money.
Not always.
No. You didn't hear what I said. Yeah, I said in these little debates that goes down between child support, right? Do the beat down be over the beat down fights? Do it be over money, or do it be over actually grooming and mentoring these children?
And who be starting the fights? And what makes them deadbeats?
V, Shanita, Andrea. I mean, anybody can jump in at any time.
If you arguing over man, it's over money. It's
okay.
Over. It's not over grooming the child because he's complaining about something that he don't like. Or you got your hair done, you got your nails done. He complaining about something.
How do you figure he's look? We not. Oh my God! This conversation is dead, bro. I don't know why we even got. I even bothered.
I didn't hear your question. Sorry.
So you know what I don't see happening? I don't see women going to court mandating the courts to make their fathers see their children.
And that was my point, Harrison.
Yeah.
So by the dynamic of their arguments that they bring constantly to court, it's a direct. That means
I have a problem with that question. That's not true.
Let me finish. I asked you to say something. You didn't want to say that. When I start talking, now you want to talk.
Well, I'm just saying, when you go to mediation, you can negotiate how much he gonna spend time with the child, how much you gonna spend time with the child. It's all in negotiation. And if you don't,
but we all adults, we understand that. But I'm just say this: I never heard cases where they saying, "Hey, he need to spend time with his child. He need more time. The child need
his obligation." Ain't that his obligation?
Wait, you're in your emotions and you're not, you don't even understand my point. My point is, which one is more important? Because according to the title, why is money so important to who?
But here's the thing. So she brought up a good point. You brought up a good point, Andre, but I do have to poke at that real quick.
Okay.
So families, mothers will take the dads to court to negotiate visitation, but then they go to a mediator.
A mediation, yes, I've been through that.
But they'll go to court to mandate child support. So they'll go to mediation for custody.
Yes,
court to mandate child support instead of going to mediation.
First of all, you got to go to mediation. First, you got to go to mediation first. I know this game, okay? I've been through this ringer, so I know how to play. Okay,
I'm not sure how
you
it works.
Go to mediation first.
That's in California, right? That's in California, right?
That's in California, yes.
So in New York State, you can get child support, right, without having to go to court for custody.
Okay, see, we don't do it that way. Out here, you go to mediation first, and you negotiate what you want, and then it's a mediation in there to help y'all negotiate, and then you go to court for child support. And then we go to court for child support. It's gonna be based on the man's money and the woman's money. Okay, so it ain't nobody taking something from no man. If he makes enough money,
but why are you so angry though? Why are you so angry? We're not talking about our personal conversation. Our personal lives.
I had this conversation. Hold on. Hey, I've had this conversation with V last night. I said, if we talk about this, Andrea's gonna get worked completely up. I already knew it was gonna happen. I already knew it.
I'm just saying.
No, but you gotta realize this. But wait. But watch it. Andrea, just real quick. I just want to make this statement. First off, the man did not make this topic. Okay, but wait. God damn it, please. God damn it, man. I get it. Fuck, I don't even know what I'm gonna say no more. Go ahead, man. This is crazy.
So, V, I noticed that you got 20 people watching, but only 15 thumbs up. So if you're watching right now, stop what you're doing. Hit that thumbs up right now.
Put them thumbs up.
Hit them thumbs up. Okay. You guys are watching and being entertained at us fighting, and you don't want to thumbs up.
I'm just saying, you guys will never take the woman's point of view, right? And the reason I say that because I don't been through this, and I don't have good black women don't been through this ringer, and I got a problem with it. It's a passion for me, and I'm gonna keep on talking about it. It is not fair how y'all play with y'all money, okay? When it comes to the kids, it is not right, and I don't care what y'all say. I don't care what nobody say. I got a problem with this issue.
Wow, the chat saying logic is so temperament. Oh man, this is crazy.
Girl. I stop the chat for 1 second. Neither have you said anything Yes. I want to make sure she gets a chance to say her two cents.
I don't have anything to say right now. I'm just letting y'all battle it out. Because I've been pondering on what Dre's question was at the beginning of this conversation, but we've moved on to child support, so we can keep going.
No, go back because that beginning was good. That I mean, yeah, go back to his question.
We'll get back to child support.
Yeah, because you're the only one that actually attempted to answer the question. So V ignored it, and Drill just blew up. So.
Oh, please don't know, Logic. Don't know.
Hey, no, I'm being honest. Fuck shit.
I know you're being honest, bro. Trust me, I know, but we know how she is up there. We know.
All right. So look, all right.
Go, Anita.
So nobody answered the question. Go ahead, Nita.
So Dre's question was, how is it okay for it to be? What was it again?
So the question was, if a man is dating a woman that makes less than her and he's not dating down, why is it considered dating down when a woman who's making more than a man is dating him? If that's the case, who values money more?
Was that a question to be had?
No, let's talk about it.
Like, because I'm trying to understand, because you said, like, who said that it wasn't okay, or who said that?
Because the question was, they said that why do we value money so much? I'm trying to sort of flip that. I think women value money more than men, and it's so much so that if we date down, if we date somebody less that makes less than us, we don't consider that dating down. But when women date somebody that makes less than them, they consider it dating down. So if we don't consider it dating down,
that's
right?
what society classed it as men too.
But yeah, because I don't.
I'm just saying, can he finish his point before y'all interrupt? I haven't interrupted nobody today, so thank you.
You just interrupted.
You just did it.
No, I didn't interrupt nobody just now.
No, he interrupted y'all interrupting.
Yes, thank you.
So then he was interrupting. He just made a false claim. He said I hadn't interrupted anybody. He interrupted us. I was trying to answer Dre's question, but he kept talking and asking more questions on top of questions. But
wait. I was asking questions on top of questions.
Because I was trying to answer the first question, and then you started talking about your second question. So I'm going to stay back here. Now, what you said?
No, it's actually connected. Like
okay, I thought we were pausing, but we were still talking. So I'll wait.
Oh, is it that you don't have an answer for it?
I got interrupted trying to answer the question. So I'll wait.
I'll take answer number 2 for 500, Alex.
So my thing is, I don't. This is just me. I don't think it's a women or men feel like they're dating down, or women feel like they're dating down when it's reversed or whatever. Me personally, I can't answer that for you. I haven't heard that.
I'll ask this question. Who should pay for the first date? The man, right?
No. So I'm going to answer the question. You said who should pay for the first date? The person who should pay for the first date is the one who made the plans to go on the date in the first place.
All right, can I interject real fast? All we got to do is go to the battle. All we got to do is go to the battle of the sexes. We did an episode talking about this when Red had made the McDonald thing, and then now the answers are different. I'm gonna just put that out.
I'm gonna go ahead and reject you because I didn't answer. That was did I say anything? Real had said it. Me and it was already a joke. Okay, so I was already know where he was coming from. I was already laughing because I didn't really care. We go to McDonald's. This shit, fuck it. For me, whoever made the plans. The burden of responsibility goes on the person who made the plans.
Right. I ain't going to McDonald's though.
But some women feel differently.
No.
Some women feel
I agree
differently.
with
That's your prerogative.
I agree with Shanita, but with this, I agree. Y'all didn't agree with that before. Y'all always said the man should pay first. You two up there. You two up there said that.
Me too, movement.
The man should pay.
Say what?
And Jay said
pay.
the man should pay.
Period.
So, but
okay,
but
so what?
Okay,
you much more.
I'm sorry, can I finish his point?
But the man values money more. If the man is, if the woman is expecting a man to pay, who values money more? Because if he's willing to, it's not, he's not like trying to keep his own money, right? He's not trying to keep his own money. He's willing to spend it.
Mm-hmm.
So if he's willing to give it away to give you something to eat, and you're like, you better pay, who values money more?
Well,
pay. He's just choosing if he's look. Listen, this is the mess. Okay. If he's a man, he's gonna pay. What's it supposed to be? What are we doing?
You didn't answer. You did not answer the question though.
At all.
So I think that it goes to it can go for both of them in that scenario. The man can value the money more, okay? Because since we're flipping stuff, all right. So what my brain is doing right now is flipping that men can sometimes value the money more because they are trying to show the woman that he has it.
I do he value money more than he dishing it out.
Men do that. They to show them that. Do they not?
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact.
But it happens. And then if you want me to give you the answer that you want me to give you in that scenario, the woman values the money more.
If men felt that money was so important, then they would do whatever they can not to pay for no damn food on no first day. They'll do whatever they can not to pay for no Birkin bags. If they saw money as being so important, and myself and everybody that I know that's a man, we have no problem with dishing it out at all. We don't see as money as being as important as you guys see money as being. And I don't know why y'all dodging that. It's facts. This is insane.
No, because you know what the funny thing is about that though, Logic, is the fact that that's how it is in the beginning stages or whilst you're in the relationship. But the minute that relationship ends, it's a completely different.
Now, do you know why? Do you know why that is? Do you know why that is?
But if the relationship ends, what do he look like supporting you? The relationship is.
Wait, hold on a second.
Wait, hold on. Because what you're saying, frame mind of thinking though, is you still fucking him after the relationship is over? No, you financially in the relationship is over. See, that's insanity.
But hold on a second though. No one's talking about necessarily y'all taking care of the women, but sometimes y'all have responsibilities. There's kids in this situation, and you know what? Women wouldn't be so bothered about the payment of child support and all of that if the fathers are doing exactly what they should be doing when the relationship is over. Rather than moving on with their lives, getting with a new partner or whatever, and wanting to act like they almighty, they got it all, they can do whatever they want, they see their children when they feel like it in, they dip out, and they ain't got to pay a dime because she got it. Even though my child is over there, she's got it. She's good. She don't need me. No, your child still needs you. And that's why women are angry. That's why women put y'all asses on child support, because y'all ain't doing what you was doing, what you needed to do or continue to do whilst you was in that relationship. That's what you should be doing as fathers.
You full of shit, V.
Thank you.
Good night, Jayla.
Good night, sweetie. The same thing for their kids that they were doing when they were in the relationship, out the relationship. Guess what? Then you probably would have a lot more courts out of the whole situation. That's it. It's not the women want y'all money But no, they want you to take care of your responsibility that you left in this relationship. It's not all on the parent that was left with the child. It's not all on them. It's on both parents.
Yeah.
And it's the men that get salty usually once the relationship is over.
You know who gets salty? Whoever it is that have to pay child support. That's who gets salty.
That's right.
Or whoever has to pay child support. There we go.
Look.
And the thing, here's the thing. Even if they don't, like, here's the thing. There's some parents out there, right? Who, men or non-custodial parents that are active, that pay, right? And they're doing the right thing, and they're still taking it to court for child support. And then you get the person who's doing the right thing, right, are back left to question themselves, like, why is he or why is she doing this? I'm doing everything I can for my child, right? In some cases, they're giving more on top of it, right? And then when they go to court and they find out that they got to pay less, it's the custodial parent that gets upset and makes it hard for them to even get involved and be involved with the child after that, because now they expect them to pay. Now your child needs Jordans. I'm paying you child support for you to get things like that, you know?
But see, this is the deeper message of it, right? If you look at all these altercations that we can visibly prove in our real life, we can prove it on TV, we can prove it through all these celebrity relationships. These women be mad that the man no longer want to spend time with them, and they make it about the children. If you want to use real life examples, you can use that what that little boy named Playboy Cardi and Izzy Exel. You know what I'm saying? You can use so many different examples that's out there, and I'm just throwing stuff that's to the wind. These women be mad at the men for moving on. And not only they be mad at the men, they be mad at the men for not spending. You never did this for me. You never spent time with me. It's not about the kids. And they try to make it, you know what I'm saying? It just so happens that the system give them the ability to inflict pain on these men through the system, through child support. But a lot of times that shit is it's over her feelings. And then, I mean, like I said, do I blame, you know what I'm saying? If the man was in that situation, you know what I'm saying? Men probably fucked up too. Because, you know what I'm saying? Hey, they was in that situation. If men had a goddamn drop a baby out of they, you know what I'm saying, they draws. And then, you know what I'm saying? And it just, that's some of the stuff that Kevin said you go on. As women get children, their value will drop. So that's why, I mean, it's true. Even though a man, he will still maintain some of that value. You know what I'm saying? Because a baby do physical damage to a woman's body. She's not the same after she had a baby. So I understand why it's like that, but just don't act like it don't exist. If we can explain and say, hey, you know what? Because I can be with you. I can understand. I can understand why, if you know what, even though you had a baby and y'all had the baby together, I know it's a lot of psychological shit that's going on. But call it straight though. I'm sorry.
Okay, but are y'all calling it straight then? Because I'm just asking the question. Are y'all calling it straight? You said about us. And I have a problem with this. And the reason I have a problem with this, because you don't really care if the woman when you leave her, she has psychological, when she had a hard pregnancy, when she had postpartum depression. Did you care about that? No, you didn't. But you're gonna take us to court and argue over some damn money and act like we're doing something wrong.
Andrea, did you just hear what I just said? Did you just hear what I said, Andrea? I literally just said everything that you just said I didn't say.
Yes, but the problem is you're arguing over stuff that don't make no sense, and that's what I'm trying to say. Because if you argue over money is it's not that simple. It's just simple. It's just money. It takes care of the child. Period.
Andrea, there was something that you said that I have to so just pull out. His response right after that, you said something about he may have not been there for the hard pregnancy and when you have body changes and stuff like that. I'm not speaking verbatim, like just sort of paraphrasing what you said, right?
Yeah.
But that argument makes it about the woman, not the child.
Yes.
So
exactly.
So at this point, if we've broken up, all right, and this may sound cruel, but if we've broken up, if our child is healthy today, you having a hard pregnancy is irrelevant. So it's irrelevant. Now the focus is the child and what's best for the child. Don't make that face, V. Don't make that face, V. Because now I have to pay you because you had a hard pregnancy. No,
I'm not saying. You know what? I don't even care. I'm saying, well, I'm even caring. I don't even care anymore. Let me tell you something.
But you just made it about you, though.
It's war. I don't care no more. Let me tell you, my mind, it says it's war. I'm coming to get my money. I'm getting it. Period. It ain't about
money.
the kids.
Money.
That's the point. That's the point right there.
I'm gonna get that money.
That's the whole point.
Yes, I said it. I was that woman. I'm coming to get my money because you owe me now.
So that means you make the money more important than he does, correct?
It didn't matter.
You're the one making it about the money, not him.
You know what? Yes, it was about the money because you know why? I knew I could hurt him with his money. I knew it.
Hey, thank you. Hey, thank you. You're making it about the money, not him.
I don't feel bad. No harm, no foul. I don't feel bad. I got my money.
The truth comes out. The truth comes out.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm not mad. I got me a damn good attorney to get my money because I knew I was gonna hurt him with the money.
Hey, and thank you. So you gave us a real life testimony of why this topic should be opposite. You gave us a real life testimony why the name of this topic is why is money so important to women. That should be the topic. Thank you, Andrea.
I knew where to hit him at. I knew where to hit him at.
Okay, I'm not you good. I'm not saying nothing, but the topic should not be the topic because it's a lot of women just like you, and it's too many women just like you, young and old, that now the topic should be why is money so important to women? Once again, the topic is in y'all head, and I agree with you, Andrew.
Okay, I will answer the question now. Let me be truthful and honest. I'm gonna answer the question because I knew what it hit him. I knew his money was important to him. So let me take his money because I know he didn't want to pay me. Period.
Okay. Yes. So now money. You know, money is important to women in a relationship. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Hey, V, can you please change the title?
No.
So we can have a conversation.
No. I would like to say that Miss T said, I understand where Andrea is coming from because I'm so scarred mentally from my first pregnancy and the whole experience to where I'd rather die than to be pregnant.
Whoa.
Okay.
Sorry.
So, like like this proves Logic's point. Y'all are making it more about yourselves than the actual child.
Well,
right or not, you're making it about how he felt during the pregnancy rather than the.
I feel like he owed me. I feel like he owed me.
Which goes back to my point.
I was gonna get his money.
Oh, you, but not the child, right? He owes you.
It's gonna be fine. I'm their mama. Damn it.
Okay. And you know what though? I'm gonna say this though. I'm giving you this though. I respect you, Andrea, because you're being honest. And you know, and people can say I'm bullshitting, but I'm gonna tell you this: I respect your honesty because now it'll be 100 other women that went through the same thing you went through, and they'll lie about it. They'll lie about it. I respect that.
I'm just saying is I knew what was important to was his money. So I said I'm going after what I know is important. That was his money. And then I'm gonna be honest because y'all want to be. Let's be truthful on here. I knew to take his kids too, and that was important. Yes, I was that woman too because I was damn mad for what he did to me. So it was two things that I knew he cared about was his money and his kids.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Wow.
Wait, before you guys go into that, V, is that the new studio?
Huh?
Is that the YouTube studio?
No.
Oh, man.
No, it's the office.
Okay. So, Andrea.
Yes.
If I may.
Yeah.
You wanted to hurt him so bad.
Yes.
That you
I want to even.
Yeah, but the point that we were trying to make is that there's a lot of women that have that same kind of thinking that they want to hurt him and take not only his money but his kids from him.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
So you made our point.
I'm keeping it 100. I want it even. He done something to me that I thought nobody else
that's even.
Even.
But see, hold on. I want to just say this though. Look, this is the problem. See, normally we go back and forth because we surrounded by a bunch of lies. Like I'm gonna say this, dealing with that drill right now, where she's been honest. Now we can figure out issues. Now we can come out and say we can figure out solutions. But when somebody got it like be over there, something, no.
But one thing isn't a lie.
1 plus 1 don't equals 2. Logic, it equals 4. The common denominator is no. Look, because we can never get nowhere, but we can get somewhere on this conversation today. Because look, one woman was honest. I'm straight. Let's talk.
I wanted to hear
you being honest. What are you talking about? It's different scenarios, situations for different women. Okay, Nita, go ahead.
Somebody said my stomach hurts so bad.
Nita done froze on us and shit. Dr. Bombay, what up?
Oh, she's frozen. Hey, Dr. Bombay.
Am I coming through clear?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
Oh, okay. That's weird because I can't hear myself. First of all, I would like to say that I appreciate Andrea Lynch and her perspective because, simply put, when you read the title of the room and it says men are this or women are this or that or the other thing, Andrea is the only one that's speaking from personal experience. Mm-hmm. My first question was, I said, well, which men are we talking about? Because that's not me or any men that I know. So Andrea made it personal from her own experience. So that makes it more valid and more relevant. She's telling you about the man that she knows and what she went through. So her experience is very real. And I said, I was in the comment section saying that I would love if everybody on the panel would, instead of just saying, yeah, well, it's true or it's not true, tell us from your own perspective and what you went through. Also, Harrison Blogs also did say he was a single dad and he received child support, and he shared his experience. I don't remember if I heard Harrison speak on, was there an issue about money, or did he ever have problems not having enough, or was he getting chastised from his ex about, what are you doing with new rims and in your car or something like that. So I think it would be a lot helpful if we all could just share our own personal experience. I'll start first. I only in my life in the beginning had
real quick, my brother. You see how homeboy comes in, right? Like the alpha / sigma brother that he is, and takes control of the conversation. Come on, bro.
Yeah.
All right, keep going, man.
We like
Dr.
Bombay.
Oh yeah.
How you doing?
Hey, V, you like anybody with 3 legs.
So basically, back when I was young, very young, starting out, making all kind of mistakes. When the first child came, I went through all that heartache too with the whole I'm paying out money and what are you doing with it and all of that stuff. That was personally, that was just immaturity. Later on, a very wise woman told me how to deal with that situation. She said, when you write that child support check out, right in the part where it says pay to the order of, right above that, I am happy to, and send it to her. So that was my practice. So when the child came up short or didn't have school supplies or shoes, even after I wrote the check out, it was like, well, this is your kid. You got to take care of him no matter what. On the flip side, you ever notice how when women ask some men, I'm going to say some because I don't even know, it's probably like less than 5%. When they say, hey, bro, I need some more money, little Taquanasia needs some uniforms, and he says, I'll see what I can do. But yet the woman still has to find a way. So when people would ask me, say, well, why are you paying child support and you're taking them shopping? I'm like, well, because it's the child needs. That's all that's important.
But see, real quick though, check this out. And I'll give you some real. I get a panel some real experience, right? Everybody know that I got my 2 kids here with me, right? I receive no child support. I never asked for any child support. But guess what? My other son, he's not with me, and I pay every month. So now use that. And it's a lot of other men that I know that just like me. I got my boy and my girl don't receive nothing, never ask for it. My daughter is 14, my son is 10. Never ever asked for it. But my other son, guess what? I pay every month.
And no one can't tell you ain't doing it for your son.
No. But now take your thing, take your question, and now answer that question. Why did I never asked. I don't want it. You know what I'm saying? You can do, you good. You do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? And it's a fine, it's fine. If you can, you can. If you can't, you can't. It's good.
Are you ever upset about the fact that you pay child support for one of your kids?
What?
Are you ever upset with the fact that you pay child support for one of your kids?
No, I ain't upset.
Have you ever thrown it in her face or anything?
You did not.
Logic.
You did not
Can
even
I say something? Hold on. Can I say something?
Even understand what I just said. That's insane.
Everything you said.
Can I say something?
You should be proud that you do for your
Hold on.
But I asked.
Can I say something though?
I wanted to just double check.
Can I speak? Because all the men they brought their experiences. Can I bring up my experience now?
Wait, before you go
to answer my question.
I do want to respond to Logic right quick. So you had said earlier, Logic, that nobody was being honest about the situation about child support and all of that. And you just said, in your experience that you have your 2 kids, and then for one you're paying child support. My claim was going to be
no. Y'all didn't understand. 3 kids. 3 kids.
You have your 2 kids, and one you pay child support for. You have 3 kids in total. So the thing I was saying is, the point I was going to make was, child support is not the same situation for everybody. So just because, there's a scenario where there's a baby mama who really wants the baby daddy back, and she makes it child support a weapon for the man to make his life difficult. That's one scenario. And then another scenario like yours, you have your 2 kids and you have one that you have to pay child support for. That's another scenario. There are other scenarios where, like Dre, his ex-wife pays child support. So it's not that these things don't exist, or no one's being honest. It's just different scenarios based on whatever relationship it is.
I literally
for the people in the relationship.
I still don't think y'all heard what I said, but I go ahead.
You heard what you said, but you didn't really make a point. So I was just trying to,
I could make a point.
You didn't make a point. What you said was you have 2 kids.
The point is I'm in the situation. And on the opposite side, I'm on both ends of the situation, right?
Okay.
Both ends of the situation. I'm in a situation where I'm giving, and I'm in a situation where I should be receiving, right? Do you not understand that?
Yeah,
I never on the situation that I should be.
Want the child support.
No, listen. Okay, no, you're not, because you just said you didn't understand. It's the same thing. It's the same situation. But on one end, I should be receiving, but I never would want to receive. The other end, I would always give. So y'all saying, this is insane. All right, y'all got it.
Can you guys hear me? You can hear me?
The point was that you're on both ends of the spectrum. And what I was saying is, to your point that no one's being honest, what I was saying is there are different scenarios when it comes to paying child support.
What? Move on. This is crazy.
I just want to say, because I came up here really quick. I wasn't even going to come up here, but I really wanted to come up here because Andrea gave her side, what happened to her. And I realized Logic is like, oh, now one woman's being honest. But that's just her point of view. Mm-hmm. You know what my baby father did? He weaponized my child. He did it for me. So what does that mean? That I'm not being honest because I'm telling my point of view? He used my child knowing that was the only way to hurt me. It was the only way that he could use to hurt me. So he took me to court. He ended up getting no custody. We have joint custody and nobody pays child support. But everybody's truth is different. Your truth logic is that what? You didn't want child support for your 2 children. You got this. That's yours. And I know some women who also are like, I got this. I don't need nobody to help me. And that's how I was. But look at what happened to me. This man came after me, weaponizing my child to hurt me. So everybody's situation is different, but it doesn't mean that, oh, because she's going along with your argument, that's the truth.
So I'm gonna, if I can interject, I think I have to say 2 things. So just bear with me. To Logic's point, all he's trying to do is communicate who values money more. Okay, he has to pay out child support. Let me finish. He is in a situation where he should be receiving. He doesn't want it though. Okay, and he's not bothering for it either. So all he's trying to do is use his experience, his present experience, to show, all right, that men don't value money as much as you think they do. 2. Okay, see, now I forget my other point. We're arguing about, we're discussing right now about situations. All right, the situation's irrelevant. It's the purpose. What's the purpose of child support? Your situation, I don't care about your situation. I don't care, even honestly, about your experiences. If we're talking about child support and if it's going to be paid out, we need to discuss the purpose of child support, not each other's situations or experiences, to be perfectly honest with you. All right? The purpose of child support is to care for the child. So your experience, my experience, their experience, honestly, is irrelevant. If we're discussing the purpose of, if we're talking about child support, we're discussing the purpose. Now, if we're talking about who values money more, then we can talk further about experiences.
And that was the purpose of me bringing up my situation, to show the comparison of men not really giving a fuck about money like that. So for people to say, well, everybody's situation is different. You know what? If you look at it, my situation proved the point, and Andrea's situation proved the exact same point. She proved the exact same point.
And my situation, if I can talk about my situation, will prove the same point.
Actually, if I could be honest about
mine, I'm not going to talk about mine. I ain't going to talk about it no more. We can move on.
Can I say something? But if I do value money more, because y'all say women value money more, if I'm going to take that argument, when my son turned 13, he went to live with his dad. The child support went with him. I didn't get no child support when he lived with his dad. So if I value money more, he went when he lived with his dad. I didn't get no money when he lived with his dad, and I damn sure didn't pay him either. I wish I would. I ain't paying no man.
Go on, real. Share your story.
So no, I'm good. I'm good. I don't even want to talk about it no more. How about we just get into the original conversation as to why men value money more and get off this child support stuff. All right, thank you. Let's go ahead.
I want to know, where is this money that we value? You know, it's not a whole plethora of generational wealth floating around our community or anything. So what money are we talking about? Are we talking about living check to check, that money? Or, yeah, you know, again, from personal experience, I could care about money one way or the other. I know it's very useful. It comes in handy. It's great for investing and things like that. But what money? We were talking about also going out on dates and who's going to pay and all this stuff here. So which money are we talking about when we say people care more about? Are we talking about or having more of an attachment to money? Is that what we're discussing?
I guess. I don't know. We never got to that clearly because we got into child support for whatever reason. Yeah. So, yeah.
The question was, the topic is, why do men care about money so much?
Care about money more.
I could say, why do women shop more than men? I mean, you know.
So that's the question I posed.
It's all relative.
Yeah. Well, see, I think the reason why the question is being asked in the first place, because a lot of men do value money. I'm not saying that you all do on the men on the chat. I'm not saying y'all do because y'all say money is irrelevant. But some men do. They feel like that if a woman doesn't put in her half in the relationship, or she doesn't bring something to the table as far as finances are concerned, I'm not saying all men, but some men do this, and they feel like, well, she needs to bring something to the table too. I'm not going to be the only one, being the provider or whatever in the relationship. She needs to bring her half as well.
Wait, but so he said he's asking for. So let's say whether you agree or not, he's actually asking for half and not all.
Yeah.
So a woman.
Yeah, because he don't want to ask for all.
Let me finish. A woman can expect that a man pays for all of it, and she doesn't care about money more. But a man who expects a woman to pay half does.
Because you don't want to hold the power as a man. That's why you guys want the woman to pay half. You don't want to hold the power.
Are we talking about inside of marriages, or are we talking about boyfriend, girlfriend? What level of the relationship are we discussing here? Is this marriage?
Bro, I don't really know.
Okay, well, let's start from the top down. Let's talk about marriage. I guess since that's the most solid and committed. My personal philosophy is any money that's made by whomever goes into an account, and 10% off the top automatically goes to savings, 8% to investing, the rest goes to bills, and then there's like a personal adult allowances go out. The remainder stays there. If you follow this formula, you should have a couple of $1,000s as a rolling balance going month to month.
Every month.
So that way, all of this stuff about people coming in and tables and all that other stuff, that's why I made that video and I commented the last time I was here. The table can change. It's like, well, you met your wife, she's a registered nurse, and yeah, she's making $88,000 a day, but then all of a sudden COVID hits or COVID's over. Now we got all these medical people we don't need, and she loses her job or something like that. Those things are always subject to change. I think we just need to work around. If we're together, if you're truly together, wait a minute. You went down to that courthouse, signed a piece of paper with the state, stood in front of the whole world and 500 guests and pledged your love and loyalty to another person. But then when you get back home, you want to talk splitting hairs, talking about tables and who got what and who made more this year and this is mine and this is yours. That's the part that's alien to me that I don't understand. Those checks go into the bank account. We're supposed to run that house like a business. That's money coming into the business of the house. Take care of the kids, take care of the bills, pay everything off the top, save, invest, take some for you, some for him. You're on equal ground. So 1 minute, if your wife is making 80,000, you're making 60. Guess what? You both got the same payout each week. If it flip flops, you get a promotion, you finish your training, you're making 105, and she's making 80. Guess what? It stays the same. And you just live like that. We have a very immature concept about money and spending and just being together as people. That's the part that get me. You know what I'm saying? So, we're together. Let's be together. And if we lose everything, like I said, one house fire, we're now living in a station wagon with a family of 4. So, we need to bond and just kind of start maturing and going past these outdated concepts. And I'm going to tag on to that. This whole dating thing about who's going to pay for and all this. Let me explain it like this. This is not 1955. Okay, so I'm not coming around at your house, sitting in the living room with your daddy while he smoked that stinking cigar and explaining to him what my intentions are for you. And before I even did that, I had to recite some poetry and sing some doo-wop to even get your attention. We're in a situation now where women are making money. They have careers, education. Men have careers, education. Damn it, when we go on that date, look, I like you, you like me. You saw me in the mall. I thought you was cute. You thought I was cute. We exchanged numbers. Okay, it's no built-in thing where it's like, well, you instantly got to pay. Let's come out, see if we even like each other. I pay for mine, you pay for yours, and we go about our business. I think that sets a precedent to say it's not about money and it's not about no money. So let me get to know you.
Dr. Bombay, where have you been all my life?
Whoa. No, first of all, Dr. Bombay is my people, for one. He's saying same shit I've been saying for I don't know how long, but you disagree with everything Real Talk say, though.
Because we love
okay. You're right.
Maybe he said it in a way. understand it.
Dr. Bombay has a way of saying things.
Yeah, maybe he communicate.
Oh, okay, V. I see the hard eyes in your. I see the hard eyes in your face now, V. That's cool.
Hold up.
That's cool.
They didn't hear a word he said. They just heard how he said it.
Yeah, he got that James Earl Jones voice, that Barry White voice. That's it. They didn't care what he said.
He said that manner of thinking is archaic. It's back in the 1950s. He's not doing that no more. If I like you, you like me, we should be able to get together and do this thing right. That's what he said in a nutshell. And
okay, Shanita, we already know Shanita listens to people. We know this already. Shanita listens to people. We know this, Shanita. We talking about the other two that's up here with you that don't actually listen.
He said all the money in the bank, whether she make 80,000 and he made 60.
You just repeat what Shanita said, V. That's all you doing.
No, I didn't.
So let me ask you guys a question.
You heard what Dr. Bombay had to say.
All right, so
and I love how he broke that down for us.
Was he correct?
Yes, he was.
Yes, he was.
Shanita?
What are you getting at?
It's a question. Was he correct?
I'm trying to set up. So I want you to, what is your point?
You got to answer the question first and then ask the question, Shanita. That's how it works.
I don't have nothing but stay black and live. So what's your point?
The point is there's no point. It's either he was correct or not. I won't even go any further. Just want to know.
It's a follow-up question. I know.
I promise you, Shanita. I promise you there's no follow-up question. I promise.
So Dr. Bombay, I absolutely love what you had to say. And I agree. It is an outdated concept of that, that manner of thinking. That is absolutely correct. No one's doing that anymore. People have careers and people, not just men, not just women, people.
Wow.
And there's a reason why I had said, when y'all ask the question, men and that, when it comes to dating, who should pay? And I said,
oh my God,
the person who made the date, who suggested to go on the date, has the burden to other responsibility of paying. So I'm with it. Yeah, absolutely.
Boy, this shit crazy.
I know.
This shit crazy. I swear. I'm like, Lodge, you can't make this shit up.
He said it in a way we can understand him and we can understand where he's coming from. I'm just saying.
I need to stop. I guess I need to stop being so blunt and just, I don't know.
Okay, anyway, so
I don't know. Because I say the same thing Dr. Bombay says. I just come out and say the shit and I don't agree with that. Like, what the fuck?
Okay, anyway, we done that. So Logic.
Of course you did. Nobody hears what I said. That's why I've been quiet this whole time.
Yeah, so just like I wasn't listening. So Logic.
I know. I know. It's cool.
So your point is that you were saying that what you've been trying to say this whole time, as far as what Andrea was talking about. Wait, before I go on, we're done with the South Court stuff.
Yes.
I hope so.
Okay, well then never mind. I'll hush.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Back to the topic though, right? And to be honest, money is important to everybody.
Yes.
Everybody.
Oh, so now you've changed your stance.
No, listen.
No, because I've been saying it's important to everybody.
God, just listen. Listen.
People don't listen at all.
Money is important to men and women.
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes to the end of a relationship or end of anything, whether it's a marriage, whether it's kids, what we see in society today is now women will make money the most important thing in that separation. Sure. Because if that wasn't the case, then Dr. Dre's wife would be asking for $2 million a month.
But I don't understand.
Which, by the way, Dre gave him. Dre gave her the $2 million.
Okay,
to let you know that he gave it to her.
Why he gave it to her? Because he wasn't trying to give her that $2 million. Do you think she might deserve the $2 million?
The man had the brain aneurysm. Yeah, he gonna give it to her.
But wait. Just bear down. And now let's think about this. And just be You know what? Look, nobody, just be human for a minute.
Okay.
All right. The thing is that everybody love money. But when it comes to separation, you know, women love money more.
But don't you? But the question I'm asking, do you think that she might deserve that $2 million? Because
Andrew deserves $2 million a month.
Hold on. Yeah. My point. He was arguing. He was fighting over that money. But as soon as he had that enemy, he had to come to Jesus.
Okay. But Andrea. Yes. Okay, what did she do to deserve $2 million a month?
What did she deserve? I'm not sure, but
you're not sure.
So, Andrea,
the woman in me feels like she deserves it.
No. It's not about.
I got to just say this because I just want to leave at this. The thing about this is from alimony, because all the kids grown.
Okay.
She'll be making more money than all the top Amazon execs. $2 million a month.
Well, I'm not saying $2 million. The thing is, when you get a lawyer, they tell you go for the high first, and then negotiate the low. Okay, she was going for the high first.
Andrea, I need you to try to be objective here.
No, you're not. You're really not.
I'll tell you why you're not. You said after he asked that question, as a woman, I feel. Once you say that,
that's
subjectivity
that's
goes
automatically subjective.
So what I'm asking you is to be objective, and ladies, if you can, let's talk about the Dr. Dre thing for a moment. You said that she deserved $2 million a month.
Well, she was a lawyer. Put her life on hold.
My understanding, Dre, my understanding is that he actually was beating her during the
asking. Wait, hold on. So now I'm asking. Now, if that's one of the reasons, why you feel like she deserves $2 million a month, okay, now continue that going. Why else?
Well, why else? Raise the kids, so she wasn't practicing her lawyer degree. So she feels like she put her life on hold to raise the kids and take care of the kids. Now she gonna be a single woman and she ain't practice her lawyer.
Now, so let me tell you what she deserves. What she deserves, because now we're talking about what she deserves. Okay. What she deserves is to figure out how many years was she not a lawyer while she was married. What was her salary at that specific point? Calculate the increases that she would have gotten and sue for that amount. Not for $2 million.
I don't know too many lawyers that's making $2 million a month. If that's your point, I don't know too many lawyers making $2 million a month.
But the thing is, she's in California, and California gets half of his money anyway.
But wait, hear this out though. Hear this out. We use your point. Your point was because she was a lawyer and she put it on the back burner. So now, and if we say, okay, that makes sense. But what lawyer make $2 million a month?
I don't know. She had a high-priced lawyer, or she was a criminal lawyer.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, she probably got bills.
That's what I'm saying, Andrea. What you do then?
Wow.
To be fair, what you have to do is you have to find out how much she was making. Find out how the inflation goes from the time they were married to the time they got divorced. Calculate how much she would have made and sue for that. That's what she deserves. If your argument, according to your argument, she used to be a lawyer. He's not responsible to pay her because she was a lawyer. But
Harrison, I think what she broke it down to, and I'm just being honest, I'm just keeping it 100 with you. I feel like she feels like this man has cost her. She has been with him, and I want all the money I can get right now from him. I can take care of my life. I can take care of me.
Okay, but she can take care of herself with what she would have gotten, get a job as a lawyer, and continue her life.
As Golden Phoenix says, it's more of her lifestyle that she was accustomed to.
I think she's all saying is, look, I need some money to take care of me for a minute so I get myself together.
$2 million a month for the rest of her life? $2 million a month was it for $2 million a month for the rest of her life?
No, I don't think it's going to be the rest of her life. But she lives in California. She might need a maid. She might need private services. He's
like his problem if she said California. She need to move to Texas then.
Okay, what I'm saying is he's a high profile man. She needs protection because he's Dr. Dre. Okay, so I'm saying it's some things she probably need, and this is why I have a problem with it. I don't really care how much money the woman get, but I say this. I feel like in this situation with Dr. Dre, she wanted that money, and he was arguing the best of her not to give her that money, and he had to come to Jesus moment after he had that brain in him, and I guarantee you he had stress over that money given to her turn.
Andre,
okay?
My sister, I love you. My sister, like I love you. But
Do
you think that you came to that position because of how your divorce went?
No, I'll go fight for every woman. Okay, no, get that money from him. Okay, get it.
Okay.
If you deserve it.
I mean, she was accustomed to a certain type of lifestyle, so that's
okay because of him, not because of her.
Stay with him.
Because of him.
But the thing is, you disvalue what the woman do, because what you're saying is Dr. Dre was probably on the road majority of the time while she was raising them kids, and you disvalue the woman and the woman in his life.
But how you know that? She don't clean no house.
How you know?
She don't cook. They got chefs.
How you know she didn't clean?
Go look at Dr. Dre. Go look at Dr. Dre Instagram, just like LeBron James Instagram, and you see, oh, look what the chef is whipping up for us today. LeBron James' wife don't cook.
So you're trying to tell me that her as a woman,
no, I did not. I come back. No, listen. All I did was combat her point. That was her point. Her point was that she's cook and take care of the kids. But really, like these filthy rich people, they got maids and nannies and cooks and chefs. How much do they really cook and take care of the kids and all that stuff?
Okay, so that's what you just said. That's your point, right? But now, coming from what I'm gathering from the men on the panel, you're trying to say
actually from just them two. I ain't said nothing.
We should go from that lifestyle that you just said to us and go and get her a
listen, y'all. Listen. That was not my point. That was Andrea's point. It was my rebuttal. If she said, wait, hold on, because I don't understand how we don't get this. She made the statement that she deserved it because she didn't took care of the kids, she didn't clean, she didn't cook, she didn't did all that, right? And then my whole point was, how much cooking and cleaning do these filthy rich people really do? That's my whole point.
Would it be the same if
the
roles were reversed? Would it be the same? Would it be the same if the roles were reversed? If she was a big radio music exec and he married her and they were getting a divorce.
It is here in Texas. It is, even if it's the other way.
No, but would you guys still feel the same?
Yes, I would feel like she has to help him get on his feet until a certain plan.
Until he's good.
He's good.
Wow.
Hey, look, hey, bullshit though. You remember when Britney Spears' husband was getting all that money?
Yeah.
He still is.
I got it. Good night, guys.
See you later, Harrison.
Bye, Jay.
Was getting all this money, and then the whole world blew up. Why he deserved that money? He don't do this, he don't do that. I just say this, just call it straight. That's it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I think more men should start doing this shit to women. But at the end of the day, I ain't gonna even go there. All right, let's go. We move on.
Now finish your point.
No, I'm good. It don't make no sense to prove it anyway. It's gonna be dumb. 1 + 1 = 37. So it don't make no sense. I'm great. Let's continue on. Where my crick is at?
Next.
Thank you. But the fact that y'all just feel that she just don't deserve, we can't look. We ain't in that woman's life, so we don't know how much money she deserves or shouldn't deserve because we didn't live her life that she lived. Yes. But I also heard that there was domestic abuse in that relationship. So
that's what you heard, right?
If he was cheating, basically his punching bag, he was cheating. He's using her as his punching bag whenever he felt like it. I mean, come on.
So y'all going off of hearsay now, right?
He ain't no saint. Don't act like Dr. Dre was a saint. Come on now. Let's keep it 100.
I didn't say he was a saint. I'm saying, are we going off of hearsay? That's all I said.
Well, I'm just saying, if that was the situation.
So are we going to act like she was a saint? If that's the case, are we going to act like she was a saint?
I'm not saying she was, but the thing is, did she get that money yet? Is that the rule? Because she got that money now. Last time I checked, I heard he agreed to pay that money.
Yeah, he agreed.
Okay.
And I wonder why.
Why?
I think he had she drove the man to have a brain aneurysm.
Nobody can
What the fuck?
You cannot make somebody have a brain
Yes, she drove that man to have a fucking brain aneurysm. Listen, anybody who deal with a woman like that, I'm surprised they don't have more brain aneurysms. Like, what the fuck?
But watch this. This is the crazy part about it, right? Crazy part about it. V brought up the point that Dr. Dre beat her ass, right? Which I'm not denying it, right? But guess what? Didn't he beat Michelle ass too?
Yes.
Yep.
So that means this woman went into this relationship knowing that Dr. Dre was abusive.
Yep.
And maybe she thought he was going
to be. Maybe she thought she was going to be different. Maybe
she
thought he really loved her.
Okay.
Come on now. Come on. Go ahead. Next topic.
No, wait. No, because the thing is too, we don't know what Dr. Dre said to this woman to make her.
Yes.
To make her marry him. Because you don't have a way of saying things.
Yes.
And convincing a woman to make her feel like she's X, Y, and Z. Is it not true?
They don't.
Yeah. Is it? Am I lying? Am I not speaking some type of fact right now?
It's very true.
Stay tuned for next week's episode of Rich People's Problems on ABC.
What the fuck is that? I'm telling you, hey, the sick part of the situation is that this.
With the cable about to get turned off, worrying about some other person.
No. But that be these topics. If you bring it home and you bring it to the lower level, or the level where we can control shit, we know the truth. It's way more simple. It's made way more black and white than this Dr. Dre shit. You know what I'm saying? The thing is that, like I said, money is important to everybody, but in a relationship ends, women will use that money, or they will use whatever they can, whether it's kids, to leverage more money out of a man. And that's it.
So I would like to say, I want to clarify that statement by saying some women will do that and some men will do the same.
Yes.
The wisdom here in this is that looking at the numbers. Okay, so 51% of marriages end in divorce. So that means that anybody that gets married is basically a flip of a coin, whether you're going to be together for life or not. So with that being said, what we should be doing is planning your divorce before you get married. I know that sounds crazy.
That's true.
Makes sense.
It's far better to plan your divorce when both of you are happy. I know you're in love and you're like, well, I don't really want to talk about that. It's a morbid situation. We don't want to go into this. But yeah, let's talk about it. If we love each other, we got to be realistic. If we last for life and do the whole thing like in the Notebook and die holding hands side by side in the hospital bed, great. But let's plan for the fact that if we're not going to be together, let's put it all on paper. Let's just say, what if? Let's get these prenups out, get all this stuff signed up, decide how we're going to divide this estate and who's going to get what, when, and where. All right. And then that way, guess what? If you live to be, 105 and you're holding hands and pass away in the park or whatever, then get great. Tear the prenup up, burn it, celebrate.
But see, think about this, right? Think about this. If you go into a relationship and at a happy moment, you're thinking about a prenup and all that kind of stuff like that. You know what black men are doing today? Just not getting married.
Yep.
They just not doing it. You know what I'm saying? Why, if I got to go through that, what they don't realize is all the women is cheering this on, right? They said, yeah, Dr. Dre, yeah, she got $2 million a month or whatever. What that's doing to the generation under Dr. Dre, they're not getting married. So women can cheer it on, but now everybody is looking at these situations and say, I would not get married.
Yeah.
So I mean, the joke's on y'all. I'm just saying.
No, why would that stop you from getting married?
No,
because we don't want to deal with no shit close to that. That's why we don't want to deal with that shit.
Going into marriage
like without Bombay shit, let's plan my divorce while we be happy. What's wrong with that?
I'm good. I've already been through marriage, not doing it again. Never.
I've been through marriage
so,
too, and I've been through a divorce. And guess what? I didn't ask for a
congratulations.
I didn't
congratulations.
ask for a dime, didn't need his money, didn't want his money.
Congratulations, and you still got money though.
That every woman's gonna go in there.
You still got money though, did you not? Did you still get money, V? Did you still get money though?
Not a dime. Not a dime.
No, you didn't get a dime.
No, I did not.
Oh, okay. That's not fair, but okay.
He left me homeless, actually. Yeah, and I still didn't ask for a damn dime.
All right,
okay,
but
you can read the court documents if you want to.
Congratulations! Congratulations! I'm still not getting married.
But you want to assume that all women gonna get money, and that's not.
I'm still not getting married. I don't care what you say. I'm not getting married. So
that's you.
Maybe the problem
is that men don't want to get married because
that you don't want.
No,
I don't want to get married because I already been through marriage and I didn't like it, so I'm not getting married again. No, that's why.
But see,
4.6 billion women haven't tried yet.
All right, hold on. Y'all, cool it down a little bit. The thing is that the problem is that women would assume that men have commitment problems by not getting married in 2021, when it's far from the truth. Exactly. Men are looking at the effects of the marriages before them, and they not getting married. That's it. That's a fact.
Who's assuming that?
Say it again.
Who is assuming that?
Who is assuming that?
Mm-hmm.
Well, my fact is I've been married before.
Women who are having commitment issues. What facts do you have on that? What
facts do you have that men have commitment issues?
I didn't say that. That's what Logic said.
No, okay. That's that. You know, that's the narrative that all black women is saying right now. Black men. So I'm lying. Everyone you look. Man got commitment issues.
I didn't say anything. The only thing I said was, oh.
No, well, like this. Okay, watch this. So black marriage rates is at an all-time low. That's a fact.
Mm-hmm. Yes, true.
Okay, so now you can see and say, okay, so now most black women will say the reason that marriage is at an all-time low is because black men have commitment issues,
which is a lie. And you know why that's a lie?
You said that shit.
You know, do you know why that's a lie? Hold on. The reason why it's a lie, there are more black women in this world than black men, correct? However, there are more black men getting married than black women. So how do black men have commitment issues when we get married more than y'all do? That's the question.
Because there's less of y'all.
No, I'm talking about even in numbers, sheer numbers. Black men have a higher number getting married than black women. There are more of y'all, but we still get married more. There's a higher number of us getting married more than y'all. Our numbers are higher. It's not ratio. It ain't ratio or percentage. I'm talking about sheer numbers. We still get married more than y'all do. So how do we have the commitment issues?
That's the question. Are you marrying black women? I
married a black woman. What are you talking about?
Don't get how she
that's the answer. I married a black woman.
Your scenario: are they marrying black women?
Black women.
No. And why? Why is that though? Why is that? That's the question.
I didn't know.
85, and here's the percentage here too. 80. No. Hold on. Here's your answer. Here's your answer, V. Since you didn't watch my video about that, 85% of black men who have been married have married black women. 85%. 85% of black men who have been married have married black women.
And
your point is,
are they hold on. Per capita, black men marry outside of their race more than any other men on the face of the planet, too. We got
that's true. I agree with that. I agree. I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm still saying that women, especially black women, look at the minority of what's going on and make it a big issue when it's not a big issue. Still, it's still not a big issue.
Well,
that's my point.
But if you're not marrying us and you're married outside of us,
we are.
Then what are you doing?
Andrea, 85% of us do marry y'all. That's what I'm saying. 85% of black men who marry black women, so we do marry y'all. You are worried about the other 15% who don't, instead of the 85% who do.
But are you married?
Why y'all looking at me crazy? Like I'm just making up these numbers. I'm not making up shit. It's the truth.
Are you marrying us now? You're not. You're marrying outside of the race.
Right now, in 2020, 85% of black men marry black women. We still do it. What the fuck?
I don't know how you expect a motherfucker can't even talk to you on the panel. How in the hell you think a motherfucker going to live in a house? You can't even talk to you on the panel.
They don't listen, bro. They don't fucking listen.
I told y'all.
I'm done, y'all. I'm done.
Oh, you don't.
Bro, goddamn,
they don't fucking listen, bro. They don't listen.
Hey, why can't they be married? Shit, you can't even talk to on the panel. Her and Andrea.
At all, bro. God damn, they don't fucking listen at all.
That is not true. That is not why I'm not married. Okay, let's keep it 100. That is not why I'm not married. I choose not to be married. Okay.
Hold on. Hey, Andrea, hold on. V, what you say? Did you say they don't want to commit?
Well, like Real just said, he don't want to commit. He ain't gonna commit to marriage.
No, but you just said the reason that you not get married because men don't want to commit, though. I just heard you say.
I was just teasing Real when I said that.
Okay. Thank you.
So, like I was saying,
the reason I'm not married is because I'm just not married, and I don't, until I find the right one, I'm not gonna be married.
Yes.
So
this is the thing. This is a misconception. Black women do want to get married. I'm just saying that we do want to be married. We want the man and the kids and all that. We want all that. Okay,
mm-hmm. But I want the full commitment.
Yes,
the full commitment. There is no half-ass and half-stepping it. Hell to the no. You ain't about to just shack up with me for the rest of your life. You gonna be on that mind.
Yeah.
I don't know why they want to check up with you. That house gonna be fussing and shit.
It's like y'all having babies early, y'all having babies out of wedlock. Y'all agree with all that.
Who the hell is y'all?
You said we have babies out of wedlock.
Who do we have babies with, Andrea?
What?
Who do we have babies with? You said y'all, like we're doing it. Who do we have babies with? We have them with y'all, right?
A lot of women.
Okay, but you just said we have babies out of wedlock. But if your point is true, we're having babies out of wedlock by you.
Exactly.
Well,
I don't know
exactly.
Oh my God.
What the fuck?
Okay.
Nita.
Oh my goodness.
Nita, I want to make sure you say something before I end the line.
So
this shit, end it now.
Bro, I swear you can't make this shit up, bro.
Go on, Nita.
We've done an excellent job at defining the problem. We did that. So now the solution.
The solution is instead of having a baby, have a commitment. And I think black men think having a baby instead of having a commitment is the problem.
What the fuck? Here we go again. What the hell?
Let those base speak.
Let him speak.
Nah, shut up, V. Shut up, V. Damn. Go ahead, doctor.
I think part of the problem is we keep looking at each other and saying the men. We as a community, we do have the luxury to make proclamations or to continue to perpetrate the issues as far as like increasing our numbers, as far as being single and remaining that way and having. Well, it doesn't matter if you're a man that impregnates 8 different women or if you're a woman with 5 different baby daddies. The problem is we got to fix the black family. So we got to all get together. Let's create something called a 20-year marriage challenge. Let's get married and then check back in 20 years and see who won. Because that to me that's our issue. And if you're not married, then definitely and I'm just going to say this, and this is to my brothers all over the world, then you should be standing at the head of a household somewhere, raising some kids somewhere, helping putting some more little humans out into society that can help fix some of the problems. See, we're real good about turning the mics on and cameras on and saying, look at all the problems in the world. Look what's going on, as though it's them and it's not me. Here's the problem. While you're living out in urban suburbia with your perfect family, 2 cars in the yard, life used to be so hard, white picket fence. Now, what you don't understand is little Trayvon that you didn't mentor while while he was having trouble will be the same one with a gun in your back with the ATM machine.
Amen. I agree with that, Dr. Bombay. I really agree with that.
So
and
understand,
I do.
If you're dating some chick or land up with some chick with kids, and you like, well, I'm just here to bang your mama out, then that's fine. But understand, if you're gonna be a man, then be a man. See, and I can respect a man that said he don't want to be married. That's cool. But then we're gonna all have to be somewhere contributing something. So special shout out to all the single dads in the world. Special shout out to all the men that are in households that are doing it and holding it down. Extra special shout out to the stepdaddies that are out there doing the thing, standing at the head and holding it down and not worrying about whether kids are biological or not, or them kids you've been laying with their mama for 4 years, they still calling you Mr. Tony. Come on, man. We got to fix this. And like I said, as far as our community is concerned, we the men, we controlling, everything here. We're supposed to be the strength, so we just need to get at the front, act like it. Like I said, the sisters are definitely strong. They've been holding it down for 200 years. When we not there, they hold it down, whether you in jail, prison, dead, or whatever. So we just got to come together and fix the problem.
Who in jail?
I'm just saying for the men that are away or who were taken away, whether criminal or not, guilty or innocent, I'm just saying for the brothers that's not here, that's in the system. The sisters that are in those households are holding it down. So I'm just saying, if you are able-bodied, then get some kids up under your care and raise them kids and make it better than what we got now. So that's the solution to me.
Thanks.
And on that note, I think that's a great way to end the stream and the debate for today. Unless, Nita, do you have anything you wanted to add? Is she frozen? Oh, I think she's frozen. Guys, I will, as per usual, put up the poll of who won this week's Battle of the Sexes. Was it the men or was it the women? So BPs, please be checking my community tab for that. We want to hear what you guys have to say. We want to see who you think is the winner of this week's Battle of the Sexes. Until next Sunday, bye guys.